This is the second portion of the workshop, the actual workshop where we start the painting. The students should have three things that they're going to bring to the class with them. The first thing is the paper mask that they've cut out of the regular piece of paper. The second thing is the frame, which they've either cut out of the acetate sheet or the sticky paper. And the last thing they'll have is the inside shapes, the eyes, nose, etc. The next thing the students will do is place their outside frame, which is either out of acetate or the sticky paper, and place it over their poster paper in the center or wherever they'd like to place it. If they are using the sticky paper, they can peel the backing off the sticky paper at this point to place it directly onto the poster paper. This isn't an absolutely necessary step. They could just place the sticky paper with the backing still attached right onto the poster paper. The video here shows peeling off the backing. The next thing the students will do is peel off the sticky paper backing from all of the inside shapes. Be sure that all the edges are firmly placed on the paper by rolling over with your fingers. The final layout that the students will have will look something like this. They'll have their outside frame on the piece of paper. They'll also have all the inside pieces stuck to the paper. All of the areas that have no sticky paint on them will ultimately be dark. All of the areas that have sticky paper or acetate overlay will be light. Then the student will place a small amount of paint onto the palette board. They really only need about a size of a dime. It goes a long way. The student will use this paint to sponge within the area inside their frame. If their illustration comes close to the edge of the acetate or sticky paper, they can always use some paper to protect the edges. You want to keep the outside area clean and white. Next, the student will remove all the sticky paper shapes that are within their illustration. They can use a sharp tool or a toothpick to do this. The students can add a secondary color at this stage if they'd like. If sticky paper was used as the frame, the student should remove this as well at this point. If they used the acetate as a frame, they can also remove this now. Next, the student will cover the painted area with the paper mask that they made. Next, the student will spray the entire piece of paper with the spray paints. They need to be careful not to add too much paint. Typically, they add a lot of paint and it gets really drippy and wet. It's just a small sprinkle, like it would be if it was coming from a spray can. They can add a couple of different colors, very light. A reminder will be given to make sure that they keep the paint on just the paper and not the table and the walls and the floor, and just to be very careful to keep it a clean work area. And that's it. They're finished. They can show off their final piece.